I guess we're leaving today. Today's Thursday, not Friday like expected. And we're carrying more weight than we have ever carried. We've got firewood. We've got a jerry can with diesel in it, mainly because we're going to use the heater if it gets cold. For the first time ever, we've got 2 gas bottles. What else have we got extra? We've got so much food. I have over-prepared. We could be away for a month and not go near a shop. And the thing is...
our 200 litre fresh water tank, I reckon we've got about 230 litres.
You got it.
Well, right up to the brim. So.
And we have a lot of juices, soft drink, alcohol.
That will gradually go down as we go. And 150 litres of fuel in the beast.
To be perfectly honest, if somebody calls us on this radio, we'll both shit ourselves.
I don't know what to do.
We actually printed out a manual on how to correct etiquette on the radio because we're so worried about upsetting somebody. So we have just took the van up to the car as per normal, but because we're a bit heavier than we've ever been before, John doesn't quite like the angle of the car to the caravan. So he's put the compressor in, and for the first time ever we're going to change the airbags underneath and inflate them a little bit just to bring it all back up to even. We're a bit nervous, but that's what we paid the money for these airbags for, so that's what we're going to do.
Oh geez, it goes up quick.
It's a day of firsts, that's for sure. We're at Temora and it's very flat. Oop. So we're now going to change the antenna from the little one, which is good for mountainous country, over to the bigger one. It's very wobbly. Your stick is wobbly, Mr. Hal.
Well, not all the time.
Just come from Blandshire, where the road was not very nice, to the Lachlan Shire, and the road's 100 times better, right on where the sign said you were crossing the shires. So funny. Here we are. I think John's doing a little dance. We left quite late today and we came to Lake Cargelligo. We went to the first camp, which was called
Frog's Hollow.
Frog's Hollow. It's really narrow and it's right down on the water's edge. Lots of fishermen there, and there was just nowhere to park. We would have been sitting on the access road that we could fit the caravan in, but nowhere to sit. So we thought we'd come around to, what is it, John? Dead Man's
Point.
And I don't know why there's not more people at this one. Look at this for a view. We're watching the moon rise while the sun goes down. There's toilets over there, and there's heaps of room, and there's heaps of views. Really cool, really nice. And there's easy access. There's actually a boat ramp down there and heaps of birds around and things. And all you would have to do if you were camping here is actually walk down and throw a line in. There's plenty of fish jumping. I was just down there. But we're thinking we probably will have a look around here and spend 2 nights here on the way to the bash. Seriously?
Just reading the vet's news.
Yeah.
Seeing I'm a veteran.
Yes, Johnny is actually. All right, we've got to get some dinner because it's 6 o'clock. We're very pleased with ourselves.
I want to eat at 6, I'm hungry.
Well, then you better cook at 6. It's about 6 in the morning. We went to bed early. Just a slight breeze came up last night and sent us back into the van. I don't know why, but we both fell asleep. So we were up quite early. There's just a few vans here. We're just driving into town from the campsite. It's about 3 kilometres into town from where we are. And I think this is a new painting on the water tower. And all the way around different pictures. But the machine's still here to get up and paint, I think. And the ground all looks fresh. And it looks new. But wow, it's so good. Painted by Hesco in 2022. There you go.
This is the lake just here, a park for the Anzac Memorial, and each of these trees has a little plaque that talks about someone who died in the war, World War I or World War II. And I think it's 50 or 51 trees, and the family of the descendants looked after the trees for as long as they could. But it's a really, really nice area, really, really nice.
Alright, so this is the weir. We thought we were going to be able to walk across the bridge and look at it, but obviously not. What happens, the fish don't want to go down there and they don't want to stop the fish from coming around. So these bits here are bypasses for the fish, so they can continue. Look at that, there's even a pelican over there at the bottom. There's people fishing everywhere and lots of dirt bikes through here. We're just driving along and John can't help himself. He saw this little fella off on the side of the road because he would have been squished. Cars are flying along here.
Well, here's the bird hide. And you don't even need it, the birds can see it. Look, bloody pelicans. What do the pelicans do? They're lost. We better go on the bird hide. Yep.
Well, under the moon, next to our fire, eating steak cooked on the fire, salad and couscous.
And the fire was so hot it cooked in about 30 seconds.
Yes, we needed to start the fire earlier and let the coals cook down. But all good, and John said it tastes nice. Well, we were going to leave late today because our hip camp, we can't get in till 2 o'clock. And it's at Cobar, which isn't very far up the road. But it's now just 9 o'clock and John couldn't sit still, so we're packed up and we'll see what we find along the way. But another spectacular morning as we head off and get closer and closer to the Mundi Mundi Bash, which we're so excited for. We're going to stop in Cobar next at a hip camp, which is our first time to do that. So I'll see you on the other side.